My name is Kareem Jackson. You guys, I'm the founder and CEO of KA&CO America. We also are the publishers of Black Kansas City Magazine, which is actually a 20-year magazine. You can go to blackkansascitymag.com, and we help Black companies to get ready to advertise. So we do websites, we do graphics, and of course, the publication, and we market these magazines to the entire city and online and digital and help these companies to grow. So you can see the buy-in from the city because they really want to push the Black community with the new bill they signed in the American government with President Biden. But they have tons of money going into the Black and minority community. So we're looking for investors to help us to grow this, to push this out. My name is Kareem Jackson. You guys, I'm the founder and CEO of KA&CO America. I'm KareemAntonio.com. But we also are the publishers of Black Kansas City Magazine, which is a reboot of Minority Success Magazine, which was actually a 20-year magazine that's getting a reboot, a reface. It used to be called Minority Success. It's an award-winning magazine. It has a Masterpiece Award. And a little bit about myself, because I was the Entrepreneur of the Year in Kansas City 4 times. I've actually been scored National Entrepreneur of the Year, Kauffman Foundation. I have resolutions from the city of Kansas City as an entrepreneur many years ago. And I've been doing this for about 35 years. This publication, we launched it. It was the first Black magazine ever in history in the Kansas City area. But it was a very racist time back then, about 15 years ago. America wasn't the way it is now. So now that the Black Lives Matter thing has happened, and now that people are kind of going through and revisiting and kind of getting into the whole diversity and inclusion and equity thing, a lot of folks, including the Kansas City Star newspaper, which we just launched our actual directory pre-launch inside the newspaper this past Sunday. Awesome thing. I'll give you a video of that. And other companies like T-Mobile, also AT&T, they asked us to reboot this magazine. And it used to be called Minority Success, but now it's Black Kansas City Magazine. It's in print, online, digital. And right now, the big thing about it, Max, is that this publication does more than just the magazine. This is a website. You can go to blackkansascitymag.com. You can see all about it. You can also see a lot of our shows and things on that site. But the big thing about this, Max, is it showcases 1,000 Black-owned businesses in Kansas City. It's the first Black magazine in history. Now it's back. Largest directory ever in history before. And we help Black companies to get ready to advertise. So we do websites, we do graphics, and of course the publication, and we market these magazines to the entire city and online and digital and help these companies to grow. The big unique thing about it, and the reason why it's Black Kansas City right now, and before it was Minority Success, is that right now Black, as you know, is trending globally. And in Kansas City, if you guys know any history, they have a very racist, segregated past, but now they're fixing that. So now we felt this was the best time. And after being apologized to by the Kansas City Star newspaper and other historic white companies in Kansas City, we decided to go ahead and work with them, and they're helping us to reboot this. And before, they only had 500 advertisers in the Black community before. Now we have 1,000 of those. So this issue that we're pre-launching right now is showcasing 100 Black females in Kansas City. And as you know, I'm an international company. I've got clients also in England, and I've got clients all over the world for my development company. But this we're developing to help the Kansas City area to market and promote their Black community. And the publication is free in print, online, and digital. You can pay $10 for a pre-copy or pre-order, and I sign them, but it's free. We're actually paid for by sponsors. And right now, we're the only Black lifestyle magazine in the Kansas City area. So that's the unique thing about this. The other thing is that since we are international, we are actually the cheapest advertising in the entire city. So there's no competition there. And since Black is trending right now, companies are dying to reach Black people. And the Kansas City Star, just this past Sunday, printed 50,000 copies for us of our directory. So you can see the buy-in from the city because they really want to push the Black community. As you know, right now, as of last week, with the new bill they signed in the American government with President Biden, whether you like him or not, they have tons of money going into the Black and minority community. So we're the only show in town. So we're looking for investors to help us to grow this, to push this out, and really make it what it should have been 15 years ago. But now that the time is right, all the early signs of success and vast potential are there. So it's up to us, and we're looking for folks to help us to do that. Whether it's allies, whether it's investors, whether it's angels, whether it's coaches, we're looking to make this something great. And the caveat is that we're also launching an app where you can actually buy Black products or buy from Black businesses in Kansas City, and they can deliver right to their people's homes and doors. So food, whether it's products or clothes or anything like that, we're pushing that app out throughout the city, which is also the first time in history. And so this concept is a very great opportunity for anyone out there looking to really support the Black American community, for that matter. So if there's any allies or folks out there trying to get this done, and we know it's the end of the year, and a lot of folks have to get rid of some funds before the end of the year, we're looking for about $20,000 for this second round. We have our first round already of 5,000 we got from folks, very small numbers. But the reason for the small numbers is because they don't want to have a whole lot of debt or give away a lot of equity. This thing is kind of riding on its own bootstrapping, but we know that if we had a little bit of help, we could actually make it a lot bigger than what it is. The biggest thing about this is that we're the only Black lifestyle magazine in the city, and we were the first ever in history. There's other publications, of course, throughout the city, and we have awards from most of those publications. And we were actually the ones that pushed the trailblazing and pushed the strategies for a lot of these companies in town. So now that we're coming back, T-Mobile's in Kansas City, which used to be called Sprint. AT&T is in this city. If you know anything about Budweiser, if you know anything about Nelly, if you know anything about any of these, those are all Kansas City companies. So we're really trying to get out there and do this right, and we're looking for help to do it. So that's pretty much it.